Okay, I'm back for more Fate Grand Order. I cleared out the free quests in Fuyuki here. If we go look, all the free quests are basically cleared. And yeah, next we have Orleans, because the event ended, and I think I want to finish like 1 or 2 regular singularities from the story before moving further into events. Just so we get more context of the characters and everything, like you know, Goredolf and so forth. I'm not sure when he pops up, but he is somewhere in the story. So yeah, everything that happened in the event is kind of non-canon-ish outside of the event. So yeah, it's been a bit, but we're going back into the main story. And I'm probably gonna do, like, this is the first singularity after Singularity F for Yuki. I'm probably gonna do this one and then the next one after that. And then maybe one more, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe if there's a really interesting event, I'll switch to that after doing like 2 more, but for now, we're gonna do Orleans. So let's get to it. Oh. Okay, what am I gonna do for a voice? Heed my words. My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny. If you heed the Grail's call, and obey my will and reason, then answer me. I hereby swear that I shall defeat all the evil in the world. But let thine eyes be clouded with the fog of turmoil and chaos. Thou art trapped in the cage of madness, and I the summoner who holds thy chains. 7th heaven, clad in the great words of power, come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales. Whoa! Okay. Oop. Okay, don't make me voice all these people at once. Thank you for coming, my fellow servants. I am your master. You know why you were summoned, yes? Destruction and slaughter. Those are your orders. If a city is reveling in spring, destroy it. If a town is celebrating spring, devastate it. No matter how evil or cruel, God will forgive your every transgression. Should he mete out punishment, that is fine in its own way. For this is no more than a means of proving God's existence and his love. Now then, Gil? Man, I really need to know this name. Please bring him here. As you wish. I trust you have not harmed him, Gil? No, of course not. Have you considered what you wish to done with him? Long line. Oh my. Do you require suggestions from me? Oh, you have noticed my distress and your infinite concern for me? Don't be absurd. If you continue this foolishness, I'll kill you, Gil, creepy face man. When you are eating a meal, do you think about how you use your fork? This is the same. What I do with him is a matter so trivial it does not merit any thought. What's going on here? Where am I? And who are you people? Answer me. Are you deaf? You there, Eep. Oh, Pierre, Bishop Pierre Cauchon, how I have missed you. A day has not gone by when your face has not crossed the mind of Jean d'Arc. It can't be. 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 You're Jean d'Arc? Impossible. This can't be possible. I thought you died 3 years ago. 3 days ago, I should say. Not 3 years ago. That would be quite a while ago. I thought I killed you. I thought that you should be in hell. Perhaps I am, Your Grace. This is a dream, a nightmare. What else could it be but a nightmare? Ooh. Oh dear. He's starting to flee from reality. This won't do it all. We must snap him out of it. Slap. Aye. Eee. What will you do, Your Grace? Jean d'Arc, whom you've accused of heresy, stands here before you. Should you not grip your crucifix and offer up a prayer to God? Should you not mock me, scorn me, abuse me, okay, this is getting weird. Trample me, and tell everyone the wicked Jean d'Arc is here? Should you not roar like the brave lion you are? Go on, do it, do it, do it. Spa. There's no spa here. Spa. Spare me. Please spare me. I'll do anything. Please, spare me, I beg of you. Ha 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 ha. Did you hear that, Giles? Spare me, he says. This bishop who tied me up and mocked me and burned me alive. As if that were nothing. The bishop who told me with kind eyes that I was going to be killed is now begging for his life. Oh, the sadness is making me want to cry. After all, that won't save anything. Your paper-thin faith won't reach the Heavenly Father. Belief that is light as a feather won't blossom anywhere. Someone who has forsaken God and clings to his life by begging, a witch, is unfit to be called a believer. Do you understand, Your Grace? You just gave testimony that you are now one of the heretics. That is why I'm so sad. I think I might laugh until madness consumes me. Now, think back, Your Grace. You know what sentence awaits heretics, don't you? ... No. Please spare me. Please spare me. I'm so sorry. I'm afraid I ran out of salvation today. Indulgences are not for sale in this era. Now, shall we start at your feet? If I was burned alive by holy flames, then your body shall be scorched by the flames of hell. Aye, I'm on fire. Aye. Not even the ashes remain. I see. I apologize for taking up your time, gals. Whatever do you mean? That was a meaningful punishment. Now, what should we do with the other clergy? Good question. It's too much to question them all. Just feed the clergy to them. Rejoice, my ignoble servants. The surviving clergy are yours. I, your master, Jean d'Arc, shall forgive you all. Devour their souls, feast on their flesh. savor their blood. After all, our manifestation is no different than that devil Dracul. I have but one order: wipe out this country, this mistake that is France. Oui. Overrun it, trample it, reap it. Let us begin with our dear Orleans. We shall return its fruitful land to a bare wasteland. I rhymed there. I didn't mean to, I swear. Age, gender, and religious beliefs are of no importance. Make sure you kill them all equally. That is the only order I give you as your master. To that end, I have given you all the attributes of a berserker. You may be a saint or a hero, but now you shall dance with your soul broken. Okay. Berserker Saber. Berserk Saber. Berserk Archer. Berserk Lancer. Berserk Rider. Berserk Caster. Berserk Assassin. I'm not gonna remember those voices. And him whom I summoned instead of Berserker, and myself. I shall pass down judgment as this world's ruler. Humanity has no value, for it failed to prove its love for our Lord. They are guilty to a horrifying extent. Humanity is equally guilty, sinner and saint alike. So we shall kill them all. I will not tolerate a single one escaping. Oh, such resolve, such truth, without a slightest doubt. Such is the saint of salvation, the saint who believes in our Lord and saves our people. You have returned, my light has returned. You have truly been reborn, Jin. Then I, too, shall rise again as your general. First, we need a symbol. Our army must have a flag. Jin, what shall we use as our emblem? A demon, perhaps? Or what about? In that case, let's make it a dragon. Be it coincidence or providence, this summoning has brought many with close ties to dragons. In the name of the dragons, the symbol for catastrophe, we will burn this world to the ground. Oh, I have one more order. Laugh, as if you are enjoying yourselves from the bottom of your heart. Hehehehe. Ah ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha ha. Wonderful. This is wonderful, Giles Gills. I've never enjoyed myself this much in my entire life. Yes, I suppose it is. That is the way it should be. You were put on a pedestal, made a symbol, exploited and cast aside by the people. That is why you are righteous. There is no one who could have passed judgment over your heart of hearts. And back to Chaldea. Foo. Q. Foo. I think I had just had a bad dream. Mew. Foo. Cow. Good morning, Senpai. It's finally time for the brief... Eek. Q. I'm sorry, Fu. I couldn't get out of the way. Still, I'm glad to see you're so full of energy in the morning. Oh, you too, Senpai. Did you sleep well last night? I didn't get much sleep. Oh, I forgot you sleep better on the floor, or a tatami mat instead of a bed. That was my mistake. I'll make the arrangements. Still, the doctor's briefing is about to start. Let's try to power through the sleepiness. Oh, what was... it was like something like good morning... good morning, Realm Rabbit. Did you sleep well? Let's get right to the briefing then. For starters, alright, let me go over what I want you to do again. First, the investigation and correction of the singularities. It is humanity's critical turning point in that era. If it were not for that, we could never have come as far as we have. It is the pivotal event, quote-unquote, in human history. You must travel to that era, investigate what it is, and figure it out, and then correct it. Otherwise, 2019 will never come. Humanity will be extinct in 2018. Oh no. That is your first objective, the basic principle of the upcoming operation. The operation's second objective is investigate the Holy Grail. This is just my speculation, but the singularities must be related to the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is a relic that can grant wishes, a vessel that contains tremendous amounts of magical energy. Lev probably got his hands on the Grail in some form and misused its power. Rather, it's impossible to travel through time and change the past without the Grail. Seriously. You will run into intel regarding the Grail during your investigation of the Singularity. Even if you correct history, leaving the Grail will put us back to square one. You must either secure the Holy Grail or destroy it. Those are the two objectives of this operation. Is everything clear so far? Crystal clear. Glad to hear it. And now, there's one thing, that other thing, that I want you to do in addition to this mission. That said, it's nothing major. It's for you after you ray shift into that era. I want you to find a ley line and make a summoning circle, just like you did in Fuyuki. Unlike Fuyuki, we could probably make do as is if it's just a telepathic communication. But to transport supplies, it won't work without establishing a summoning circle. Just like before, once Mash sets up her Noble Phantasm, it will act as a catalyst and trigger the summoning circle. Once you do that, you can summon servants at will. Of course, what you summon will probably be servants closely tied to that time and place. So keep doing that to bolster your forces, understood? Understood. Before all else, we'll establish a base camp first. What we'll need to do is a place to relax, a structure with a roof, a home to come back to, right, Master? Sure, I'll be counting on you, Mash. Hearing you say that really means a lot to me. I know I'm still an inexperienced servant, but you can count on me. I'll be giving it my all. Kill. To see Mash, who's serious, quite quiet, and frankly, kind of mysterious, grow up to be such a fine lady. Oh, it's another person. Okay. Da Vinci. Hey, get over yourself. How long are you going to keep me waiting? Oops, you're right. You didn't show any interest, so I forgot you were there. Allow me to introduce you, Realm Rabbit. She or it, who? Sheesh. Standing there is Chaldea's pride and joy, the head of our engineering department, Leonardo. As you can tell, they are quite unusual. Of course, not a human. Let's not get into that. The reason being... A servant. Senpai, this is incredible. This person is a servant. Right you are. I'm Chaldea's honorary tech advisor. I normally go by Leonard here. But as you can see, I'm a proud inventor of the Renaissance. The one and only Leonardo da Vinci, in the flesh. Mamma mia. Should I just go Italian with it? You can just call me Da Vinci. You don't get to see many pretty ladies like myself around here, right? Da Vinci? This is strange. It's abnormal. It's wrong. I mean, Leonardo da Vinci should be a man. You should always question conventional wisdom. Oh man, this is going kind of more Eastern European, like, on. You should always question conventional wisdom, mamma mia. But it isn't really that important. Who was the first one that claimed I was a man or a woman? Sheesh. For crying out loud. I pursue beauty, both my inventions and art. It was I who personified all ideals, all beauty. Yahoo! To me, the ideal beauty is the Mona Lisa. That being the case, see? Isn't this simply an unavoidable result? Phew. I like to think of myself as a scholar, but this guy's pet theories go way over my head. He's the only pervert twisted enough to turn himself into the Mona Lisa, just because he loves the Mona Lisa. Hey, are you sure about that, Dr. Roman? As cultures mature, anything is possible, like a pizza. The desire to become a beautiful girl might one day be the norm. That may be true, but times, periods, heroic spirit are you? Wait. The desire to become a beautiful girl might one day be the norm. Oh my gosh, this game predicted VTubers. My god. Genius has nothing to do with it. Or with the time period, I should say. Dr. Realm Rabbit, you do well to remember that too. You will encounter many heroic spirits who are artists. Every one of them is as splendid and eccentric, like a spicy meatball. Are you kidding me? Still, I can see that being the case. I see. It's true that I didn't want to know too much, but thank you for the advice, Da Vinci. That's my go. You always so understanding. Okay, that's enough for my introduction. From now on, I will be focusing on supporting you with supplies, R&D within Chaldea, and updated heroic spirit contracts, and many pizza pies. I am a servant summoned by Chaldea. You see, unlike Mash, I cannot jump to any era. However, if Realm Rabbit has a contract with me, then it would be another matter. I would then be able to aid you as an ordinary servant. I am looking forward to such a fate, Master. Wow, he really does introduce himself and run off. Now, as I was saying before, I was interrupted. I'm sorry, but we don't have time to rest. We're going to prep for a immediate raid shift, okay? Well, if I have to. I guess I will. Realm Rabbit, we have a coffin ready for you this time. Thanks. You should be able to raid shift safely and quickly now. Do we still have to call them coffins after like a bunch of people who died in them? I don't know how I feel about this. 7 singularities have been detected, but we selected the time period with the smallest fluctuations. Once you get there, we'll only be able to communicate with you. Got it? I know I'm repeating myself. You are. But the first thing is to set up a base camp and finding a ley line. After you've settled into the area, do what needs to be done. Alright, Ramrabbit. Good luck. Unsummon program start. Spiritron conversion start. Ray shift starting in 3, 2, 1. All procedures cleared. Grand order commencing. Operation. Whoosh. Boom. AD 1431. 100 Years' War. Hey, we are in Dom Remy. Can look around. Hey, it's France. We got England somewhere north of here. Oh wait, I can see the top corner by the terminal button. I see England. I see France. I see your underpants, viewer. Okay. We got enough time for continuing this a bit. Oh. Data update. You will be redirected to the title screen. Well, might be a cut here. Okay, we are back at Dom Remy. And now we can continue. We have a Valkyrie here. I kind of want to move them up. There we go. There we go. Land of the 100 Years' War. Sigh, we managed to reach here safely, Senpai. We were teleported by accident last time. This time it's a proper teleport via the coffin with no physical anomalies. Foo! 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 Foo? Did you tag along again? Foo! Q! Kyow! Did he sneak into Mash's coffin? Seems that way. He must have sneaked into mine or Senpai's coffin. Luckily, Fu is unharmed. Since he's attached to one of us, when we return, he will automatically return as well. I need to get back safely for Fu's sake too. Yes, we share the same fate. Master, I have confirmed the time axis coordinates. Looks like it's the year 1431. It means we're in the middle of the 100 Years' War, but this should be during the war's respite period. Respite? Right, the 100 Years' War did not fight for the full 100 years, as the name implies. The war during this era was pretty carefree, relatively speaking. Captured knights were often released for the monetary payments almost every day, Senpai. Look at the sky. What is, huh? Yes, we're connected. Not the best quality, but I've got the video feed now, too. Wait, what's wrong with you two? Both are you staring at the sky like that? Doctor, I'll send you visuals. What is that? This is... a ring of light. No, some form of magecraft cast over the satellite orbit? In any case, it's gigantic. At worst, it's as big as North America? No records show of such phenomena occurring in 1431. It's surely the reason, one of the reasons for the disappearance of our future. We'll have to analyze it on our end. You guys concentrate on surveying on site. Start by searching for ley lines. What the doctor said. Explore the area, make contact with people of this era, set up a summoning circle. There are many things to do. We have to knock them out one at a time. Let's first move towards the city, Senpai. Senpai, stop confirming. Oh, stop confirming. It looks like a French scout brigade. What do we do? Should we attempt to make contact? Isn't that dangerous? They look like humanoids. I'm sure we can come into a peaceful resolution. Hello, excuse me, we are travelers. ... Question mark? Fair? Eek! Enemy! Attack! Enemy attack! I told you this was dangerous, Smash. Yoo-hoo! I'm Fino, so let me see how you're... Wait, why are you surrounded by an unarmed group? I apologize, my mistake. I should have greeted them in French. Was that the problem? I mean, they seem to speak English, so... Of course, but now, I believe that combat is unavoidable. You're starting with a fight? With French elites, even? Well, let's calm down first. That world is isolated. No matter what happens, a time paradox can't occur, so engaging with them won't be a problem, but... Doctor, give us an idea. Don't you know any French jokes for times like this? Well, hell if I know. I'm a loner. But wait, let me think. I just need to think of a witty joke, right? Like, knock knock. That's in English, you idiot. I'm hearing a silly voice from somewhere. All hands, ready your weapons. They're too suspicious. I apologize, Senpai. It was wrong of me to expect something from the doctor. I think it would be bad to harm the locals. We should attack and hold them back. You've stooped as low as Roman. Did I say something wrong? In that case, hit them with the back of your blade. Limit the bloodshed to a minimum. Back of the blade. With a shield? I'll think of something. Fire! No, burning is out of the question. 2. I mean, this should be easy. I think it's pretty easy, aside from maybe the boss, or whatever at the end. Son of a... it crashed. Okay, so we're in the battle. We'll do this. Get him, Valkyrie. Blap, blap, blap. Alright, there we go. Battle finish. Sigh. Physical fatigue aside, the mental fatigue is overwhelming. Good job using the back of your blade. I didn't even know that was possible with a shield. I learned something today. But... it seems like I didn't hit hard enough. They've retreated. They're going back to their fort. Let's quietly chase them and ask them what's going on. Try not to aggravate them next time. Make sure to talk to them in French, okay? Roger that, Danka Sean. Danka Sean, huh? I see. Somewhat perfect. I'll leave it to you. Yes, that'll get them on our side when they hear that. That's French. Let's play French words. Alright, so we got another quest area here, and then this is a free quest. I'm sure I'll do that eventually. But first, we can... You know what? I think we're gonna just do summons, and then we'll end it there. We have a lot of summoning to do. So we can do this. I don't even want this character though. Oh no. He's not someone I'm feeling. Space Ishtar and Calamity Jane. Bit more, but nah. Can't do that one. You know, maybe I should save my summons, my crystals, until we get a good one. I'm not feeling any of these too much. So we might just do the fun summons, I guess. Oh, this is something new. Who is it? William Shakespeare. Code boot. Code evil. Okay. In command codes. What's William Shakespeare got to say? I am Caster Class Shakespeare, and I have come to see you. So, shall we begin our story? Oh, William Tell. I learned a bit about William Tell's story. It's kind of actually more interesting than I thought, but I think it's based on Danish stuff. Did you call me? The name's William Tell. Asking me to shoot beasts in the forest doesn't seem to be your nature. Good grief. But yeah, it's kind of a neat story. I can kind of explain it in a sec. Just to share what I've learned. So I never actually knew the story, really, other than the apple splitting. Basically, William Tell is just a hunter in this small town. I just feel like explaining this. I like explaining history and stuff. Anyway. He's a hunter in a small town, and then this guy takes over the, you know, area, basically the throne, I guess, named Gessler. And this is like, I think it's Switzerland or Austria or something like that. And Gessler basically, you know, wants everyone to obey him. He's like a tyrant and everything. William Tell is like, that is lame and I'm not gonna do that. And so Gessler is like, okay, William Tell, here I'm going to now like execute you, because you don't want to obey me, unless you shoot an arrow from the top of your, shoot an apple from the top of your head, your son's head. And that's why he shoots the apple. But then it continues. William Tell drops like another arrow after the one that cuts through the apple. And Gessler is like, hold on, what was that other arrow for? And so William Tell is just like, that one would have been piercing your heart if I had accidentally shot my son. And so Gessler is then like, okay, you're gonna die anyway, because I don't like you. And then William Tell runs off with his son. They escape, and as they're escaping, William Tell shoots another arrow, and it pierces Gessler in the heart. And then they make it off into the woods. There's a really neat song called William Tell by Ken Theoriot. He does a lot of folksy kind of folk songs, and his song about William Tell I've just been grooving to. Hope you're having a good day. I will see you next time when we move on to Valkuliers. We didn't get too much done today, but I don't know, this was kind of a long story bit just for the introduction, I think, of this area. This whole area of Orleans. I'm really glad they fixed that jitteriness that I was having. Because now I can just move around. I like moving around the map. And like before it was all like crazy weird. But now is all fixed. I can go woo. And it doesn't jitter. Alright, so see you next time then. Goodbye.